Howdy Pinheads, Goji here. Just wanted to go over this Dorado pinball machine. It's a nice classic Gottlieb wedge head. Beautiful game, Krinsky design and Morrison artwork. It was also sort of realized in a couple of different flavors. So this we have the single player replay version. There's also a Gold Strike and a Lucky Strike add-a-ball version. The Lucky Strike, I believe, was an export, and Gold Strike you see around a bit, but that one's pretty rare. All of these sort of variants are somewhat rare. You also get Solar City, which is a multiplayer, a two-player variant of this, and there's also a four-player variant of this layout, which is called Target Alpha. And there was an export called Canada Dry, probably one of the more collectible pinball machines that you can come across. It was also sort of realized later on as a solid state by Premiere, which Gottlieb sort of morphed into Premiere in a later stage, and that one is Dorado City of Gold. I never actually played that, but looks pretty good. This is a really neat layout though, and I think that it really translates well to a single player game because you can kind of escalate that rule set by getting those drops down. The mechanics for this are basically there's a 10 bank advance that's going to step through 10 different possibilities. As you step through that, the cactus, the lights for each applicable cactus drop at the top, that 10 bank, is going to move forward 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. As that moves, a corresponding rollover will also go, and you'll notice that there are 10 rollovers also. And each rollover is pretty much associated with the same cactus as that steps through. And then these horse targets are going to step through twice. They're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then start again top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this case, you can see that we're on the 6th cactus drop, so it's again reset to the first horse up here. Collecting the replay in this game is pretty cool. You want to shoot down all of the drops, so all 5 of these horse and all 10 of those cactus, and then you'll light the special. Once your special is lit, if you hit the lit cactus, every time actually you hit the lit cactus, you will get a knock and a nice little free game there. Moving along, getting the lit rollovers, getting the lit cactus, getting the lit horse, definitely a key strategy to this game. 5,000 points is quite a lot. As you can see, the normal score reel there is also 5-digit score. 5,000 is quite a lot in this game. Definitely a strategy. If you just sort of go, willy-nilly shooting down these targets, you'll get some points and you'll have fun. But definitely maxing out your score, essential. It hit the lit target. Now, you can really kind of control this as well, which is probably why this is one of the more desirable pins, is there are 2 spots, move spot here and move spot here. So on this one, obviously you can backhand it or you can forehand it here from the right flipper. You can really control that, and it's a somewhat dangerous shot, but it's definitely worth it if you have, let's say this first horse was down and the second one was up and I wanted to get the spot down. It is worth it for me to shoot this specifically, try and get control again, and then hit that second horse down for 5,000 points. Also, sometimes you might even want to think, so 1, 2, 3, 4. If the target's here, if you advancing at 1, this is a really easy skill plunge to make, especially the way I have it set up anyway. I do a little bit more than a half a plunge, and I can pretty consistently get down here, score 5,000 points. Something to think about. Also, these 3 are possible off the skill. I have trouble with this setup, but again, it's possible. You could try a light plunge. You might be able to get it down there. Definitely worth thinking about where the rollovers are and which ones are lit. You could even do in-lane passes here for these ones that are lit. Let's see here. Moving along, another one to watch is this move spot. Oftentimes I'll see, let's say that 4th target is lit, and I'm targeting it from my right flipper. I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to hit that. And then you get up, and then you get here, and all of a sudden this is going to move your spot over. You'll hit where you were shooting for, but you'll miss your 5,000 points. So think about that. Think about if it's lit here on the 3rd, aiming for the 4th is going to get you over this rollover, and you'll hit the 4th while it's lit. Definitely works out for me. Little things, 1,000 points on this target is pretty nice if you get a few nudges off this pop. And it's a pretty sort of classic slingshot layout. You can definitely get a lot of control. I've got this set up. It's somewhat dangerous on the outlanes, but it is what it is. I like a challenge, and I'm pretty happy with the way this is set up because I can get some decent games in and some where you're just going to have some bad luck. But as they say for EMs, that's what 5-ball is for. So anyway, without further ado, let's see if I can get a decent game here on video for you guys. And off we go. So off here, I'm going to go for the plunge. I'm going to try and get over to the to that flipper there, and then I'll try and hit that snake, that cactus right there. Oh, a little bit hard. Try the same thing. Okay. Oh, missed that too. There we go. There's my 5,000. Another 5,000. All right. Another 5,000. Oh, that was nice. All right. Let's see if I can get some control here. No. Okay, I really want to get that, work that stepper over a bit more. Okay, that's probably pretty good now. Let's see if I can make that shot. Okay, I do have my rollover lid there, so I'm going to go for the plunge. Just try and hit that. Oh, too hard. Get another chance. There we go. Oh boy. All right. There we go. All right, got my lit cactus now. No! All right, let's try and give that another shot. Okay, off the plunge, gonna try and get that cactus. Oh, I wanted that top voice. Another chance at it. There we go. All right, got that target. See if we can regroup here. Alright, set up on the horse targets and the top. We can get up there. Oh! Missed it. That's a pretty good first ball. We'll try and get over there for the cactus. Oh. No! Try that cactus again. Oh boy. That's no good. Horse target. All right, ball 5. No. Oh. A little knock there. I guess that means I get another try. Chance off the plunge. Nope. Dum dum dum. That was no fun. Yes! What a shot. Don't you dare. Let's go into the horse target. Yes! Snipe! Snipe! Yes! Yes! Come on, get over there. Alright, I got an easy skill plunge there on that top 5,000, so I'm going to go for it. Not too hard, but just hard enough. There we go. So here I am going about how you want to save those cactuses, but I don't know. Sometimes it is what it is, right? Alright. We'll try to make most of my horse targets here. Oh, and it cost me. Alright. What shall I do for a plunge? I'm just going to try and hit that target. Maybe I can show you guys a special here. So I'm going to do a softer plunge. Try and bounce it over to the other flipper. No. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. Wow. What do I want to do now? Let's go this. No, I missed it. Oop, doop. Score some points on the answer here. Oh. Come on, coach. All right, here we go. Here's my special anyway. It'll be a tough one to get up there, but yes, that is the special. Woo! And that is the end of the game. Anyway, hopefully that's all right for a first go here. It gives you a bit of an idea how it goes. As you can see, there's some action there. I'm not going too nuts on this. A lot of these games, collectors care about them. They're not going to have their tilt too liberal. So, but there is lots of opportunity for some good nudging there, and yeah, just remember all that sort of interesting kind of plunges you can do. Where yeah, you can go for this. This one's pretty easy, and then knocking it, even bouncing it off this flipper over to the other side. If you have one of these lanes that's lit for the rollover, definitely think about getting it over there. As you can see, I had I played a few games here, and my scores were pretty low. I have seen some Eldorados where you can score pretty high. I don't know. I admit I'm not the greatest player, but I do all right in my local leagues. My ranking's not that bad, so I do believe that when you set this game up, something like this, you don't want to slam the tilt too heavily, because that'll make it really so that you get a lot less outlane drains, and it makes it easier to control as well. I find that these ones, you want a good amount of speed, keep the play field nice and clean, get some good ball movement. I don't think it's playing that slowly, and at the same time, you still get some of that lateral movement, which is going to give your EM that much more challenge. And especially for this one, you really want a bit of time up here. I played some where the angle was just kind of slammed up, and I couldn't get any time on this. It was basically like, oh, it's just like you're just kind of flailing at the top, and it's definitely a lot more fun when you have that half a second up here. So you can really kind of think about your shot and try and make it. And as you saw, some of the skill plunges that made it, launching the ball over there, shoot at the far side, got it, right? It's a lot more fun, I think, when it's like that. So anyway, hopefully this gives you an idea of the game, and thanks a lot for watching.